Welcome to the Daily Market Recap. Today is Thursday, May 28th, 2026. The S&P 500 jumped 58% to 7,563.63. The tech-heavy NASDAQ led the party, gaining 0.91% to a fresh record of 26,917.47. And the Dow clawed back, up 0.05% to 50,668.97. Why? Rumors are swirling of a tentative 60-day ceasefire and trade deal between the U.S. and Iran that sent WTI crude oil below $90 a barrel, easing yields and giving bulls the green light despite hot PCE inflation data. Sectors were a beautiful mixed bag of massive earnings wins. Tech was the absolute life of the party, fueled by AI and cloud. Meanwhile, consumer discretionary feasted as retail giants blew past expectations, proving that creep-up inflation isn't stopping the American consumer. CNN's Fear Greed Index dialed in at a greedy 61 today, just a tick below yesterday's 61.4. Investors are feeling bold, but the tiny step back shows smart money is still keeping their seatbelts fastened. The massive geopolitical headwind took a back seat today. Reports leaked that negotiators finalized a draft U.S.-Iran peace memorandum proposing a 60-day ceasefire and reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, though President Trump is still reviewing it. Energy traders dropped WTI oil below $90, giving global markets a massive boost. April's PCE index, the Fed's favorite inflation gauge, came in hot at 3.8% year on year. While this means interest rates will stay higher for longer throughout 2026, today's geopolitical peace hopes completely eclipse the Fed's hawkish reality. Enterprise software giant Snowflake delivered stellar Q1 results and announced a massive $6 billion partnership with Amazon. This reignited the AI cloud frenzy across Wall Street, lifting massive tech names like Microsoft along for the ride. Time for the champions and the casualties of today's wild trading session. Earnings and policy news drove massive spikes while supply chain headaches crushed key players. Snowflake took the crown, surging 36% on its stellar earnings and Amazon deal. Drone maker Ondas flew 23% higher as the Trump administration weighed funding domestic drone stocks. Retail giants Kohl's and Dollar Tree also joined the winner's circle, soaring 17.6% and 16.8%. In the doghouse, photomask specialist Photronics crashed over 33% on weak results and cautious guidance. Amas Brands lost 25.97%, Prime Energy dropped 22.34%, and NeoVolta fell 21.71% as investors ran for the hills. SPY closed up at $754.60. It's sitting right under its immediate resistance cluster of $755 to $760. If the bulls keep charging, $760 is the next big target. On the downside, look for immediate support at $746 with a solid psychological floor at $740. Tech-heavy QQ closed at $735.60. It's comfortably holding above its 8-day moving average, eyeing near-term resistance at $740 and then $745. Downside support sits at $730 with a major safety net waiting at $725. IWM finished around $292, securing a 0.6% gain. Despite the rally, Wells Fargo warned that weak small-cap earnings fundamentals might make this a sell signal. Look for resistance at $295 and support down at $290. While traditional stocks were busy popping champagne, crypto was bleeding out. Bitcoin slid below $73,000 and Ethereum tumbled past its key $2,000 support level, wiping out $80 billion in total crypto market value. Crypto reacted to the overnight reality of U.S. strikes on Iranian targets and Iran's retaliation against a U.S. base. The panic triggered a brutal $930 million in liquidations, wiping out 165,000 long traders. BlackRock's spot Bitcoin ETF also suffered its second largest single-day outflow ever, proving institutional money is playing it safe. Going into tomorrow, the stock market remains highly bullish as dip buyers aggressively support every minor pullback. However, crypto's reaction shows smart money is still highly sensitive to headline risks. Tomorrow, Friday, May 29th, watch the goods trade balance and Chicago PMI reports. Plus, we have a parade of Fed speeches from Neil Kashkari, Michelle Bowman, and Mary Daly to drop hints on interest rates. Stay sharp, and we'll see you tomorrow.